Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to do a very important topic, a compulsory question in your class 12 English paper, that is note making and summary writing. This is of 8 marks. The weightage of this question is of 8 marks. The marking scheme is the title is going to fetch you 1 mark. Notes that you are going to make from that passage will give you 2 marks. You have to use certain abbreviations in the notes only, and then later you are going to provide it a key. You are going to provide a key for those abbreviations used. It is going to give you 1 mark, and summary writing of the passage, which is going to fetch you 4 marks in turn, and total comes out to be 8. And it's a very important compulsory question of class 12. So once you are going to do it nicely, once you are going to know the gist of it, how to make notes, it is going to fetch you full 8 marks. Now let's turn on to our topic. What are notes? Notes are a brief record of points, ideas, and content. See children, a whole big passage will be given to you, an unseen passage. Now what you have to do is you have to convert it into notes, points and subpoints. So it is written to shorten a lengthy content for future use. There are many uses also. It is an aid to your memory. So the question is, why make notes? It enhances our memory. It helps to use certain information which we require in the future. We can see the important points. It helps you remember important points during exams. That is why you prefer to make certain notes. It also helps you to prepare debate, speech, and any other piece of writing, some discussion, etc. So notes are very important. Now, note making facilitates us to compress a large piece of information into a brief, organized, and in a summarized way. So note making has 3 important features. In this, we are going to compress a big piece of information. We are going to convert it into a brief and organized notes. And then we are also going to provide a summary. Once done, we can use the notes as and when required. Children, you have to remember certain value points. Number 1, it will be an untitled passage. So you need to provide it a suitable title. As I have told you earlier also, title is going to give you 1 mark. Next, while making notes, you have to use short phrases, right? You should not use full sentences. Only short phrases or words can be used. Number 3, only facts. You have to incorporate only content, facts, no examples, no quotations, etc. need to be converted into notes. Number 4, notes are written in third person. Third person refers to you, they, right? They preferably, not even you, right? Third person, they are written in, not in first and second person. Then use abbreviations. Use abbreviations. What are abbreviations? When a longer word is shortened. Use easily recognizable ones first. For example, you can use DR dot for doctor, H2O for water, upward arrow for showing something going up or increasing in number, ORG dot for organization, and so on. Children, you need to make minimum of 4 abbreviations. They are mandatory, and later a key has to be made for the same. It will fetch you 1 mark. Key to abbreviations are given at the end of the notes. They are to be put in a box, which I am going to show you in the format of note making. Now children, this is the format for note making. First, we provided a title, preferably in capital letters. Then number 1, the heading. It can be any heading concerning the passage, taken from the passage itself. For example, the passage is about, say, ATM. The passage must be telling about the introduction to ATMs, the origin of ATMs, advantages of ATMs, disadvantages of ATMs, the hassles, the problems that we face while using an ATM machine. Okay, so these can come out as various titles, and the further points are called the subheadings. The main point is called a heading. Heading is written as in the numerical form 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then the subheadings are 1.1, 1.2 because they are the point under the main heading. Okay. Similarly, the second heading will have its own points. 2.1, 2.2. Say the subheading has a further point to discuss. That is called a subheading. And so on the format is followed. Heading number 3 and heading number 4. So a minimum of 4 headings are to be made. Then key to abbreviations. As I've told you, a box is to be made. On one hand, you are going to write the word abbreviated, and on the other, you are going to write the abbreviations that you have used for it. Finally, you write the summary. To summary, you again provide a title. It can be the similar one, the same one as you had given to the passage earlier, to the notes earlier, or it can be a different one. Summary is written in 80 words, children. Only the notes that you have made are to be enlarged. They are to be lengthened here again. Number 2, you need not go to the passage again. You need not read the passage again. Only the notes made are to be converted into a summary. There is no repetition of content as it is very brief, to the point. In 80 words only you have to compile it. Adhere to the word limit, and it is preferably written in your own words. Thank you, children. Thank you for watching.